I think the biggest mistake hosts make in giving parties is not being ready. So the best thing you can do is set up your party before the guests get there. That said, nobody's perfect. You never finish everything in time. Don't start with cooking. Have all your groceries, have all the food you need so you don't have to go out. But start by setting up the room, setting up the table, setting up the living room, making sure that the space itself is ready for guests. So now, as your guests come in, everything in the room and the space in your home is done, and they can be comfortable. Drinks are really important. As a host, your first job when the guests walk in is to put a drink in their hands. People make a big mistake by letting guests come in and not giving them their, what they need to get relaxed. And so they wait and they get stranded on the side of the room without talking to someone, without having a drink. And so drinks allow you to grease the wheels, if you will, and to allow people to relax a little bit, not just because of the alcohol, but because having something to do is inherently relaxing in a social environment. I've noticed when people come to sit down at the table, they sit wherever they want. And I think that's a huge mistake. It's a big missed opportunity because people will tend to always sit next to their partner or their spouse. And what you really want from a party is you want new conversations to happen. And the only way that will happen is if you mix them up. But people will not mix themselves up by themselves. They'll run away from that opportunity. So as a host, you have to step in and use your authority to mix people up. The best thing to do with guests is to simply say, split them up boy, girl, and have partners not sit next to one another. That's it. If you do that, you'll be fine.